Welcome back to Nebraska Summit. Looking forward to getting to the top 4 here. Let's go. I am a timekeeper joined with my co-commentator, Tiramisu. Looking forward to bringing you some hot games.
Hot games indeed, but I think it might be a minute because we're watching Zen versus TonyZTank.
Yeah.
This Sonic. So,
this is like the quintessential Nebraska match here.
I know it really is, and I find myself saying that a lot today. But at the same time, too, this one has just been I've seen probably
many
more times
yeah.
than most.
This is like what I cut my teeth in for commentary, basically.
Oh yeah, I feel like if you can commentate this set, you could probably commentate anything.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, this'll toughen you up. That's for sure.
Yeah, very true.
But it'll still be good. It'll be awesome.
Awesome, indeed.
It'll be so awesome.
Yeah, even I'm awesome.
It'll be Pikachu versus Sonic. Zen, do the Roy.
Is Zen Roy? I really like Roy as a sword player. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't like playing against him, but I like watching him. So.
Yeah, I feel that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna stick with Pikachu. Pikachu's got everything he needs to deal with Sonic.
Yeah,
but it's been a while since I've actually seen this set, even though it used to be such a classic.
True.
I mean, Tony just obviously hasn't been super active as of late, and Zen, who's kind of been a staple in the Nebraska Smash community for years now. Obviously, he's gonna do his thing in the meantime.
True. Yeah, definitely. Zen's been on the grind. Tony's been kind of off the grind, so it'll be. It definitely seems like for Tony though, like Sonic is like a. Oh wow! What a little jab block.
Yeah.
But it's just like riding a bike. I feel like for Tony. Look at that.
Very true. Yeah.
Spin dash fair. Can't go wrong.
That is like the.
Production. Is it a touchscreen? Yeah, it did. I could see the other TV though. Oh, Zen hits a pretty nasty thunder. It's curly off. Sorry. There we go. We're back.
So sorry about that. Some technical difficulties here. Doesn't seem to be any difficulties right now for these two players. Just going along with the motions. Pikachu doing his best right now to kind of answer back for the percent that Tony has put on him.
Yeah.
And good back air into the dash tag. Into the fair. Is he going to go for another one? Ooh, looking for it, but not going to get it. And a good recovery back to stage 2.
Zen was trying to say, I can do that too.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
wow,
the classic.
Yeah.
Such a strong forward smash.
And Tony's kind of getting these stocks first and also kind of quickly.
Yeah. Honestly, it's pretty detrimental against Sonic if you let the Sonic take the stock lead, honestly, because you can Sonic can just run away. Sonic does not have to get hit if he doesn't want to.
I know. I feel like if you're a Pikachu player like Zen, like most of the time Pikachu can kind of do the same thing. But
yes.
This is like one of those characters that Pikachu is kind of at the deficit here. I mean, depending on who you ask, Sonic is top 1,
Yeah.
So
I mean, Sonic has never not gotten results, especially after the Wi-Fi era. Just has came around and stuck around, honestly.
Do not take me back.
Please, never again.
Right at home here.
Yeah.
I like it. Nebraska Smash obviously putting on a good event here.
Yeah.
We've got some percent on the board right now, and Zen looking to get the drag down to the up smash, but Tony, I don't know if he SDI'd just slightly, but he was just able to get his way out of that combo.
Yeah.
The homing attack sending Zen off stage. Ooh, and a bit of a clank on the recovery. Zen still able to make it back just fine. Tony looking for the grab there is not going to find it. He's just going back to his usual default state of spin dashing from side to side.
Yep.
While Zen is just trying to find any way to
oh my
find
gosh.
a kill. And I look away for 2 seconds. What just happened?
It was a trade with Zen's dash attack. It was just charging neutral B basically. Zen dash attacked it and flew off stage and died. Probably also was holding to the right because for the dash attack and DI'd it poorly because of that. Honestly, the initial DI was just straight
suspect.
Right.
Ooh,
yeah.
It happens. Hey, it's game 1. Shake it off a little bit, and you're just getting right back into it. I mean, both of them had a minute before their last set happened, so probably both just trying to kind of get back into the groove. Obviously, that's kind of what game 1 is for, is getting back into the groove.
True.
So we're going to small battlefield again. Not too dissimilar to what I was expecting, honestly. It's really a neutral stage for both of these characters. I mean, both of these characters are just so strong that you really don't want to let either one kind of have the leg up in terms of stage counterpicking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Right. And dodging away. I find that both of these players are kind of air dodging Andes. I mean, they both got a frame 2 air dodge, so I mean, might as well use it, you know?
It's a privileged air dodge for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, and Tony falling off stage. Not gonna. Oh wow.
Wow, it's
Rare
pretty uncharacteristic SD there from Tony, especially with Sonic. You know, has a like. I feel like I've seen Tony go off stage before, and I've been like, "Oh, that's an SD for sure," and he just makes it back.
Oh, I know.
But that time it really was an SD.
Oh, and I kind of like that too. Maybe the platforms are kind of nice for not having to deal with homing attacks.
I was just
much.
thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that's just one of those moves that's just like it's really hard to have the counterplay for. Obviously, the most you can do sometimes is just shield it and let your shield roll down.
Yeah.
Or if you're making like a really big kind of like high risk play, you can spot dodge it too.
Yeah.
That's really really great. In terms of the. Okay. Just going off with that down there. That was a little bit. It scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially after that last stock.
Right. Oh wow.
He knew.
That was a
knew.
crazy call out there from Zen with the side B.
Very much a call out indeed. Oh, and the back air is going to do it.
Sonic at the end of the day.
Get back on the stage here, and Tony at 100%. Definitely something doable to take the stock here, but
yeah.
Tony going to get.
I mean, Sonic tacks that damage on so fast. So all it's going to take is just like a couple of strings, a couple of ways in, and spin dash into fair, putting Zen into an awkward situation. But Zen finding the spacing on all of these kind of approach routes that Tony's trying to take, doing a good job of calling them out. And still got to find the stock here though, and push this lead. Otherwise, if you just let Tony, he'll nickel and dime you slowly but surely. And get you back on even footing.
Oh yeah.
No shortage of patience from
the down throw from Zen, trying to chase as much as possible into the air. Tony spin dashing from one side to the other here. Zen trying to find some sort of ledge trapping situation, but obviously ledge trapping is not going to last too long against Sonic. Looking for the fair, and Tony just holding that spin charge.
Fishing for those up airs, and up air is so fast too, so you can just keep spamming it.
Yeah.
Almost like a frame trap kind of a move.
Good air dodge away, and Tony's still trying to chase with the spring on the up B. Ah man, and Zen back at even percents with Tony.
And that's like exactly what I meant right there. It's just like if you don't kind of take the initiative and try to take just a up throw, taking that stock.
Yeah.
But I mean, Pikachu's at kill percent here for sure.
Good upper string going right now into the Nair drag down. Ooh, Nair off stage into the fair, 38%. Nothing to scoff at.
Oh, it's just slightly misspaced that down tilt.
And I really like the placement of these hitboxes by Zen because he knows that Tony is going to stay in the corner. So if you can just cover as much in the corner as possible, that's a really great place to start.
True. Wow, what a catch on that up air leading into that forward smash. What happened there?
I think Zen F smashed, and then Tony also back aired, but the back air beat out, but still got hit by a part of the F smash. So
right.
Yeah, really weird interaction for sure.
That's super weird. Almost looked like a port priority thing for a second. Tony's saying he was attempting to SDI, and that's why the pause happened. It wasn't
press start on accident. Okay.
It wasn't an assault thing. It was just attempting.
Yeah.
You know how he
Tony
waves
has
his hand on the
some
controller.
of the most crazy mash ever.
It's like impressive, honestly.
I know. I mean, we're a good few yards away from them, and I can hear.
You can hear it.
Mash,
Yeah, it's like a machine.
You can definitely hear it throughout the venue. I know. It's crazy. Yeah. So Zen taking a game here, so it's going to be 1-1, and doing a good job of shaking off kind of like how that first game ended too.
Yeah.
Like I said, would not be surprised if this just kind of goes to a game 5. A lot of back and forth between these two players. Just going to have to see how it goes this one.
Yeah, for sure. Wouldn't be surprised if this is potentially a Grand's preview as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see.
This is the prequel.
This is the
Potentially.
Nebraska Summit, the prequel. This is what all led up to this moment.
Oh, man, and Tony is so good at just like playing these mix-ups on what he wants to do after spin dashing. Unfortunate SD there as well. That's kind of what happened last game too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. It was just like the exact same thing happened. That's why I giggled.
Maybe this is like some
why did it start?
Mind games.
True.
Maybe he's like challenging himself, and he's like, I can still beat you with only 2
if
shots.
anyone was doing something weird like that, it would be Tony, honestly.
Yeah. Not at all a shade thing, but Tony is one of the most like anti-humble people out there.
Yeah,
like,
true.
If he thinks
He's
he's good
confident,
at something,
you know?
yeah, he is very confident.
Yeah.
If he thinks he's good at something, he'll let you know for sure. And I mean, obviously, he's got the skills to back it up.
Yeah.
And being this far in bracket,
Yeah,
winners
absolutely.
finals here, so at the very least, he's guaranteed third.
He's earned his Smash confidence. Make
Yeah.
no mistake.
Oh yeah. All right, and Zen answering back a little bit with that spin dash. Oh, but as I was saying earlier, Tony has got really good mix-ups on spin dash because not a lot of characters can actually contest him just going past shield.
Yeah.
But sometimes if he really wants to make a play, like he'll just stop right at shield and just
Yeah.
expect you to hold shield because you're conditioned to do so already.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well said.
All right. Looking for any sort of opening in Zen.
Oh, see, there's that match.
match.
I heard
Yeah,
it.
I heard it.
That's crazy. I mean, he's above 60% and only took 2 pummels.
That's crazy. Yeah. Zen trying to find his way in right now. It's just so hard. And I feel like, I don't know, because, we've seen Tony versus, like, Skittles, like, so frequently. And I
Right.
feel like the one thing that Skittles always did right was staying at center when Tony is going from one side of the stage to the other.
Yeah.
I feel like Zen with a character as mobile as Pikachu kind of has, like, the ability to chase Sonic a little bit more
Yeah.
than most characters. There's a backer that's going to get the kill for Tony off of Zen's first stock here. But yeah, just as I was saying, like, Tony's going to be going from one side of the stage to the other, and a character like Pikachu is very rarely able to just sit idly by. Like,
Right.
He's obviously going to be chasing him.
True. Pretty much got the full percentage lead here going into this. And I mean, we're kind of digging ourselves into the same situation we were in before in the previous game, where if Zen isn't proactive about trying to get this stock, like, I mean, Tony could just bring this back slowly but surely, nickel and diming, that percent on, just like you were saying before, just spin dashing back and forth, tacking the percent on, and yeah, I mean, my prediction right now is like, I feel like we're getting towards dash attack percent range right now. I'm sure.
Most definitely.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Zen just kind of backdash throughout a dash attack. Oh, and the down air.
My bad, I guess. My fault for making wrong predictions.
That's why they're predictions. They're not always correct.
True. No
But,
commentator's curse here.
True. Real.
I think another thing about this matchup, too, is that, Pikachu, part of Pikachu's game plan is mixing up on shield, especially with the pancake property that
Yeah.
he has. But you don't really get that as much in this matchup because, really good, going far out there
Yeah.
for that back air, too. But you don't get that privilege as much in this kind of matchup because Sonic is a lot of the times going to be staying grounded.
Yeah.
And his out of shield is already, like, really good as it is.
That's true. Zen just trying to hold on to this percent lead. Wow, I thought Zen's missed a couple of those jab block attempts and been punished by it from Tony. Tony definitely kind of seems like he knows that's what Zen is fishing for and is DIing accordingly and punishing Zen for it. I feel like I don't see many people do that to Pikachu. I feel like a lot of people just kind of fall victim to the jab block.
Yeah, very true. And Zen trying as best as he can to hold the percent lead because this is really an important place to keep the lead when you're on this last stock like this. And especially if you can get Game 3 under your belt, too, it kind of lends itself to allowing you to get Game 5 in there, too. So, really good weight on the get-up.
True. That's definitely a thing, like, the
fair?
fairs, I think it's got it. Not quite.
No, just barely not killing.
I thought with the rage for sure that was going to take it, but now it's a bad situation for Tony. Tony making his way back onto stage. Oh, good air dodge there from Zen, but no, the follow. Yeah. Good find from Tony. Basically, that was a frame trap, honestly.
Just with it didn't have to be, but with
Right.
how the drift ended up being, it definitely was. And that was really scary. I think, I mean, I get it, though, because sometimes you don't want to get too greedy with, like, how you're playing defensively. Like, sometimes you're just like, okay, well, I'm not going to force my way back onto stage. Maybe I'll try and mix them up by just playing a little bit more passively. But if they're already out there, like that, and they're, I don't know, predicting it or they have seen it before, it just happens that way sometimes.
Yep.
Like I said,
Just the way the cookie crumbles.
Indeed. And like I said, Game 3 is always kind of like a big indicator for the set, too. So, I mean, Zen's going to have to climb a little bit of a hill here to bring this to a Game 5 and potentially in his favor.
Does Tony SD immediately again.
I know, yeah. It's part of the game plan.
True.
I mean, lately.
Look, he's smiling though. Look at him. He's happy. He's having a good time doing his mash. All right, getting started here. Game 3. 1-1. Or wait, sorry, game 4. Tony's got 2. Zen's got 1. Ooh, I did go really deep off stage for no reason again. Okay, the up throw there from Tony. Finds the back air, and once again going just so deep. I get scared now every single time he's doing it. I think he's going to be dead.
I just like style points or like just cuz? Just again?
Mm.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
I was talking about that. It's such a big punish opportunity against a character like Sonic who very rarely
Yeah.
has like an ending lag or gets so far away from you that you don't have time to punish.
Yep.
Good punish here. Oh my god, the math.
I mean,
again.
right.
I heard that one.
I feel like almost against Tony, it's like you just don't even pummel.
I know.
Ooh.
Tony actually, it's funny because Tony earlier said one of his biggest pet peeves are people who don't pummel because it's free %. But at this point, Zen might have to start or stop pummeling.
Right. Yeah,
Ooh, good spot dodge in the neutral get up. Yeah, Tony has been kind of going for the roll behind, expecting the neutral get up to grab it. Unfortunate there for Zen, who is going to have that first stock taken off him. And now Tony's sitting in the driver's seat right now.
Yep.
91% on him. Pikachu can definitely find a kill, but it's a little bit harder with no rage especially.
Yeah, and I mean, this is exactly where you just don't want to be against Sonic. It's like stock deficit. Sonic can take his time.
Why are we at FD?
I'm
surprised this wasn't banned. You know what, actually? Pikachu's T-Jolt isn't disrupted by the platform, so maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I definitely do think like Zen's like most successful game so far was that game on small battlefield where he could kind of camp underneath those platforms and avoid the homing attack.
Yeah.
And you just like there's nowhere. You just have to completely rely on your jumps and your ability to avoid these spin dashes right now.
Oh, that was so risky, but that was risky. But it worked out for him. I don't know. A little bit sad he didn't get a bigger punish off of that.
Yeah.
It sucks when you see someone like get a big punish, but then it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, Farrah's going to take that, and TonyZTank on his second stock here while Zen is at 94%. Zen's going to need a really big combo to kind of start bringing this in his favor.
Totally.
Oh, wow, just ducking under that. Maybe potentially crouch canceling it. No, just kidding. Oh, good. Disrupting the spin dash there with the T-Jolt, and here it is. Here does that punish.
Yep.
Here we go. To the down tilts. And Zen, only 37%.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Pikachu, I feel like does do a good job of like getting in and getting like a good string going, but the strings look more impressive than the damage they do. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's like you'll watch like a lightning loop or something like that, and then you look down, it's like only 40%. It's like some characters get that off just like one, smash attack, whatever. It's just like you got to put in a lot of work for your mileage here.
And you have to press. I mean, Pikachu combos, you have to press a lot of buttons.
Yeah.
It's not just like I'm gonna like nair and then I'm going to nair once more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are precise combos.
Yeah.
Really, but evens it right back up, though. Having said all of that, no punish coming out and jumps straight into that up smash, unfortunately.
Yeah, Zen going to have to find a quick kill here because, like we said earlier, Tony is going to really start attacking on the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nair, no drag down on it. Tony getting sent off stage. Zen just sending out the T-Jolts. I'll let you hold down fort. Back at ledge here still. I think Zen is trying to look for a bit of a reversal because Tony's just like not at high enough percent to get a kill unless he gets F smashed off of his down air.
Big call out.
Big call out indeed. And Zen, air dodging into Tony's face a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Tony like kind of has Zen's number every now and then on these landings.
No, I know.
Finding these grabs.
I mean, Tony, he's an adapter for sure.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of game knowledge too, and he plays the player frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, he knows his matchups too, but he definitely plays the player. And if he knows that you've got a habit, there's often times that he'll punish it and in big ways too.
Yeah, 100%. Ooh!
Down here?
Oh, it doesn't get the sweet spot though.
Unfortunate, yeah. 40%.
Big damage
right
though.
Now. 89 on Zen. Zen going for an edge guarding situation right now.
Back throw, not gonna kill yet.
This is so scary because Tony's definitely going to be looking for a
yeah, dangerous now though. Oh, and barely misses that forward smash.
I know if I had 2 frames or something, that would have been crazy. In the
That's
fair,
it.
yeah. Not gonna do it.
Psych.
Me when I lie.
Me when I.
Disinformation being spread here at Nebraska
Real.
Summit. Just running to the other side of the stage. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this right now. Let me come back to you in a few business days.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's fishing for that dash attack. I don't know about that. Okay, yeah, I like that.
Walking away, and Zen looking for the fair off of ledge here.
Tony was clearly cooking up something devious with that slow walk back.
Yeah, I know.
Just get in there and put an end to it. Really good grab.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a little desperate.
Yeah, like I said, that frame 2 air dodge is just something that you're going to be using a lot.
Yep.
And Tony finding a way down to stage and factoring Zen
Yep.
to take that set in a 3-1 victory.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Zen now sent down to losers. Tony waiting in grands.